Hi, and welcome back to the Halloween edition of Charged Up, the official podcast of your Colby-Sawyer Chargers. My name is Dylan Flewelling, and I'll be sending it over to Leah Ranowska after a few quick weekly updates. Saturday was a busy day for Chargers athletics as we come to the conclusion of the fall season. The equestrian team competed and placed third at the UNH show, with Mia Ray being named the High Point Rider of the Day. Women's cross country raced at the GNAC Championships at St. Joe's, where they defended their title from 2021. Senior Shannon O'Connell won the race and was followed closely by sophomores Tessa Millette and Sam Karras. The Chargers will return to action at the NCAA East Region Championships on November 12th. Field hockey shut out Riviera University 2-0 to keep their season alive and advance to the GNAC semifinals. Senior Aoife Daly scored her 42nd point of the season, which broke the program record for most points scored in a single year. We were fortunate enough to sit down with Omar Boone of the men's basketball team to discuss how the season is going and some of his hopes for the future. Take it away, Leah.
Thanks, Steve Blue. I'm Lee Ranowska, and welcome back to Charged Up. I'm here with Omar Boone. Omar, do you want to introduce yourself to everyone at home?
Yeah, I'm Omar Boone on the Colby-Sawyer men's basketball team. Major, studio art, and my year is a senior.
Senior year, crazy. Do you want to walk us through a little bit of your basketball journey from first year till now and transferring back and forth and what that's been like for you?
Dang. First year was Bill Fody. He was a pretty good coach. I just ended up having to go back home because I wanted to be around the family and give them an opportunity to actually watch me in person. So I went to Sul Ross University out there in Alpine, Texas. And then after that season was up, it didn't go too well. So I ended up coming back up here and getting recruited again by Fody. And then even though he left, we ended up getting Coach Kegler, and he ended up accepting me and, bringing me back in for my junior year. And then now it's a senior year. So now it's time to go crazy.
Time to go crazy. Talk us a little bit about what it was like getting a new coach, like Dan coming in, how that journey has been for you and all the guys.
It's been a lot different. Coming from, 3 different coaches already. It was a lot different, coming into a different system and learning how to run the plays a different way. You got so many tools, but it's not bad. And then adjusting to the culture. We got so many rules and just learning them and still following them. The being late thing and then showing up to class 10 minutes early. He was just expects a lot from all of us and being respectful towards those rules and being seniors, we gotta tell the freshmen follow those rules and you'll be all right with them.
Fair enough. So your season technically started on Saturday with your first scrimmage against St. A's. Pretty good reviews on that. It wasn't the best outcome, but good reviews. We have another scrimmage coming Wednesday against NHCI. Do you want to talk a little bit about your team goals for this year? What you guys are looking to do? That kind of thing.
For sure, going for a championship, the GNAC championship. Hopefully doing a lot better than record-wise, winning percentage, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a tough one because the schedule is very, very, very tough. So yeah, I saw it and I was like, golly. But coaches definitely expecting us to be big time. So I think it's gonna prepare us for the GNAC. So I feel like we're all expected to do something big.
Gotcha. So GNAC wise, St. Joe's, Connecticut is always usually the big dog, followed by Albertus. The rest of the conference, though, how do you feel about that?
The rest of the conference, I feel like we got an opportunity to beat all of them. Except for the other 2. I think we still got an opportunity to beat them too. Give them a little run for their money. I think the other test would be Emmanuel. It's pretty much just right now going through a revenge tour because we ended up losing a lot of games to a lot of our conference that we
a lot of close games.
Yes, too many, and I feel like we just got to learn how to close out a bunch of those games. And I feel like once we do that, I feel like we'll be up there with St. Joe's and Albertus, and then we'll probably do something
So senior year, the revenge tour.
Yeah.
That's what we're going with, the revenge tour. I like it. So looking at the roster, Scott was obviously one of your lead scorers last year. Is that going to be the same kind of thing this year? Looking for big numbers out of him?
Yeah, looking for big numbers out of him. Kev. Probably I'd go like assist rate for Zach because he's going crazy out there passing the ball, and then you got me and T coming off the bench this year. So like hopefully we can bring some big numbers off the bench. Be like the little not 6 man but 6 man coming off the bench, both of us.
Yeah.
And then you got we got Kadir. He's a crazy defender. He's tough. Bringing the energy as well.
You guys got a lot of transfers. Kitty, you already mentioned. You have Mikey, Chino.
Yeah.
Expecting a couple big things out of transfer bodies and having a nice bench finally to lean on.
I was gonna say seeing Chino hoop against St. A's, I was like, man. I wasn't saying I wasn't expecting that, but he was actually hooping.
He was hooping. He was a bucket in that game. Shout out Chino.
Yeah,
he was
shout out
hooping.
my boy Chino. You know where he from, Texas, baby. But nah, that's crazy. He was hooping. I feel like he gonna be definitely good off the bench. So
Yeah, for
come
sure.
with me, T, and him, man. Y'all better watch out.
That's a dangerous trio right there.
Man.
And I'm gonna ask you the question I ask everyone on the podcast. You ready?
What's up?
If you could look back at first year Omar when you first stepped on a campus, what's one piece of advice you would give him?
Go to class. Nah, just playing. Don't take 8 a.m.s. I took too many my freshman year, so looking back, I probably would never did that my first year, especially yeah, that was terrible.
Don't take 8 a.m.s and go to class.
Yes.
I like it.
I was missing them classes my freshman year. I was like, golly, that 8 a.m. was killing me. Come Sunday, I'll be like, yeah, I'm ready. And then I'm doing homework. And then, yeah.
You heard it here, folks. Omar Boone's on his revenge tour for senior year. Take it easy.